Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we finished up putting in all our rails up there, and I would say it looks pretty nice from here. I gotta admit, it's cool. But yeah, we had a fun time doing that. But today we're going to carry on with some of our other projects. Again, we've kind of got a list of all the stuff that we want to do, and we're doing a few of these things concurrently. So yeah, in fact, actually, whilst we're here, I think now we've put that railway in, I'm going to remove Skybase from here. I know we're pushing the boat out, but I feel as though we can. I feel as though they're there. Technically we've done it, but obviously we can fancy them up in due time, which we will. Maybe we'll put that on there in due course, who knows. But yes, we do actually have some other stuff that we're working on. And main one is actually on that board. It's our nightclub, yes. We've been slowly working to make that kind of a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, and, you know, it's slowly starting to come to fruition. And today, well, we're just going to be carrying on with that. So I do have some ideas. Namely, I'm going to be stealing some packed ice. I know we're going to be using it for. How interesting. As well as some more snow, because we've got to use that for our walls. Still not 100% on what I want the roof to be. Part of me's thinking with all our blue concrete powder, maybe I could get away with using that as the roof. I don't know. Do I have any actual loose blue concrete anywhere? Just to quickly compare with I don't. Well, I'll take a little bit of you then, and we got a water bucket anywhere. I really should carry them on hand more often. But yeah, and then what else was I going to bring? So I wasn't just taking packed ice. Now I want to get both those VIP rooms looking at least a little bit fancier. In fact, oh, you know what? How much gold do we got? We might need to make that gold farm that's on the board after a little bit, but we'll see. We'll come back to it. But I have plans, I have schemes. Oh, and they're good plans and they're good schemes, don't worry. But yes, hopefully you guys are doing good. As usual, I am. I'm kind of being a little bit mischievous by recording this, because what I said I'd do is I said I would take a break from video stuff, like an hour and a bit, and play some games. And then I went to open them and I thought, nah, actually, I'm just going to record hardcore. Just one, and then I'll go play games. I'm eating into it by half an hour out of my hour and a half that I said I'd allocate. But yeah, we're back here at our board. I'm going to stick something on there in a little bit. But in the meantime, I think we should just get to work. Because this is, as we've talked about, I say more or less experienced as this has gone on. Yeah, putting the walls in here is like a nightmare. Obviously, the question is, where do the walls kind of go? Because I kind of want this one actually to follow what we've done with the dirt here, so it kind of curves around a little bit, you know, rather than having it be nice and open. It's like, well, it's not nice and open. It's, if anything, it's evil and closed. Evil and closed. And of course, we've got that back area too. All of that's going to be snow. So I guess we could get, although I might make a little bit of a highlight where that is, but yeah, same idea with here really is I want to take out what I can. We're going to have to mess around with snow again, aren't we? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just rip the bandage off and do it, and then we can run up there and put it back in due time. Let's just pop you there for now, you there for now. Hey, we got a bit more light coming in, which is always nice. As much as I like the mood lighting of in here, you know, it's nice to actually have a little bit more going on. And that, yeah, same with all this. I guess we again, let's just rip the bandage off and let it all in. And we'll fix it up eventually. But again, I think having the full, like, all the snow in here will be a nice relief, because it'll finally mean we've got to stop messing around with the beach up there. But yeah, it's just nice and quick. We do a bit of this, and it just looks a bit nicer, you know. I think we're going to work around that one, so it's like here and then here. And yeah, so it's like, I don't know, maybe we do something different with this wall, however the DJ is. I feel as though we could. We do have to kind of do a bit of landscaping, because you can see this grass coming through there, but we will make it work. We'll make it work. Again, roof. I mean, I kind of want to experiment just a little bit with that. So if I take some of this, and then thankfully, this is why I didn't do this with carpets, but if I just, oh, sorry, walk the slab, and let's just quickly do a bit of this, and then go put it in. Because I feel like we got blue concrete powder, but like, just putting it in on the roof, I don't know, because it comes across like quite dark, but at the same time, like, alright, you know, it's like colourful darkness, if you know what I mean, because I don't want the roof to be super eye-catching. Like, I think if I made the roof packed ice, we'd lose our mind. No, I want to use it for this little VIP area down here, so, and actually, whilst I'm at this, I guess we could, if we're gonna go and mess around with sand later on, we make, like, what are you doing? Behave. Get in my inventory. Thank you. I didn't knock over any torches, did I? No, I see. He's learned to stop putting torches on the floor and easily to knock off areas. He started putting them on the walls. Okay, but as we can mess around with this one, I mean, look, if we're going to be doing landscaping later on, we may as well rip the bandage off and actually do it for both bits. So again, same idea as before, right? Do we want... I guess this whole area we can start renovating, but I'm thinking this one as well. Let's, yeah, so let's have it go in, and then if we want to customize it, it comes to like either side here. So it'll be this, and this. Whereas the rest of this will be bap. Yeah, you're going to be snow. And if actually, I guess I can replace... Do I replace that one with snow as well? Ooh, or do I leave that ceiling? I think we really should actually bulk that out a little bit more. But still, I kind of like what we're doing here. I didn't realise that is centered. I think, but why is that one? I feel as though, oh, it's because that one caves in. But I kind of like that. I don't know, symmetry, keeping it as is. Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna go for symmetry. As much as I hate to admit it, it'll drive me insane. Also means we've got a bit more of a landscaping job, but it's fine. It's fine. He says half convinced. But yeah, so let's go make these at least semi-symmetrical so the pattern, whatever you want to call it, doesn't drive me insane. So yeah, it's gonna be bop bop, and then that is right? No, I think. Oh, okay. One side's always gonna be lopsided. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can work more with this than I can say something else. So bop bop bop, and that's our snowing. Now, what I'm gonna do to add an accent to there, I don't know. But I'd actually teased it before. I was thinking possibly gold, like gold and diamonds. You know, like early sort of Minecraft buildings where everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna build out of diamonds and gold to show how rich I am. Part of me thinks that'd work. So I guess what I'll do. Let's take a little side passage. Maybe I should decorate down here too, make it a bit cozier. But I'm going to come up this way. You know, I got to find an excuse to use the passage, don't I? And yeah, I'm going to remove this. And then, I guess, temporarily, I should be able to get away with just... Oh, come on. It was going to happen, let's be for real. But if I say fill this in with, like, I don't know, sandstone or something temporarily, just to indicate that we do plan to have actual blocks here, I think that'll work, won't it? That'll work. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we should get to work outside. Or we could renovate down there. You know what? Yeah, I said I was going to renovate, so let's renovate. Let's cook. So, I think the idea I've been over before. I want one of these to be like, you know, cold ice themed. I feel as though, I mean, packed ice gets that across pretty well. So let's just go put this in. Again, if any landscaping we can just offload until, well, you know, we go sort it out later. So, again, this really should be expanded a little bit more. Like, yeah, I'm thinking the wall should at least carry on like here. Oh, it's coal. And I'm not going to say no to coal. We were running low on it literally last episode, so it's like, you know, am I going to complain? No. No, I'm not. Oh, but yum. Oh, okay, damn. I mean, I didn't expect to go make a whole other VIP room. I was just expected to go and get some coal. But, that looks alright. I mean, yeah, let's do a bit of this. And honestly, I'm kind of living for that. Of course, gotta dig out the rest. This, again, can always still end in disaster, but, yeah, okay, well, let's be honest, we knew as it got towards this side, it was gonna happen. Same again, look, fine, come on in. You're all, well, you're not welcome, but you know what I mean. It's like, come on, we knew you were coming. We saved you a seat, sand. Okay, and then, ooh, for this side, I guess. What do I want the ice to really start like here? So we've got that accent area and then go straight in here? Or should we have like a one divider of snow and then go into ice? Ooh. I don't know, either way, I'm thinking this column here, definitely ice, and then should we push that back like one more so we can have a fit of couch in? I think we should. So we push back once just for the, to get that couch in, and then again, but this one is what we're going to replace with the wall. Here, come on, I'm going to punch through all this dirt. I better not see any sunlight. I really hope I don't see any sunlight. It'd be very nice. And obviously we can customize the rest of this place with ceilings and stuff eventually, but bop, 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 and bop, 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 and then, look, it was always going to happen. Like, I love going up after I've done a little bit of work here, and it's like, okay, how bad is the situation? Speaking of which, yeah, no, it's about to get way worse when we try to put the ceiling in, isn't it? And I guess that by default means that this is going to be packed ice. Nope. Again, absolutely mauling the stack I brought with me, and honestly, yeah, I feel as though we could. I think we can get away with actually extending this round the corner, so why not? It looks cool. I'm thinking, oh, little bits of glowstone in the floor and stuff. Oh, wow, perfection. So I may as well mine this up, get ready to put a floor in. Again, I'm thinking just a nice, easy couch, maybe like some sort of like like a private little mini fridge or something. That'd be cool. That's what I want to use for the floor. Ooh, don't actually know. Don't know. I'll think. I'll improvise. But let's say, oh, the packed ice on the wall. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm glad I went with that. Now, oh, this is the rough bit. This is the rough bit. So obviously, just when you thought we didn't have a lot of terraforming to do, we just had to make that, you know, that other wall bulk out a bit more with some dirt. Nah, we have more sand. We have more sand. I mean, when won't we? The day I don't have to deal with terraforming this and the sand falling in is the day I think I'm well and truly free. But until then, yeah, okay, so some of this is going to be nice to work with sandstone, and the rest is not going to be. But, I mean, okay, this isn't as bad as it could be, being for real. Although, oh, it is getting to nighttime, so okay, I'm going to pop the cobble there for now. Well, I think it's something else. Like, part of me's thinking, Red carpet? I don't know, would red carpet kind of go crazy? Because I was thinking for the other one we could use red carpet as well, but like I'm looking at that and also going, ooh, red carpet could work on both. Plus with our new red sheeps, it's like, I'm thinking about it. I'm mulling over it. It's like, ooh, what do I do? What do I do? So should we get terraforming, or should we work in that room a bit more? Nah, I think we should clean up our mess first, and then I'll put what's on the board when we go back to actually finish up that room. Yes, I think that works, because you got to think, we got to work with the light levels, because different blocks will look varying levels of good in light level. I want to have the right light level in there, because there's no use making a room in pure daylight that looks good in pure daylight if, well, you know, it's not going to be in pure daylight. So, that's kind of my thought process behind it. But, okay, to be fair, out of everything so far, this isn't actually the worst one I've seen. So, again, it's just a matter of, obviously we're going to put ceilings in and stuff. Yeah, if we can just quickly do a bit of this. Easy, done. And again, we save some sand to say go turn into, you know, stuff later on. Nope, really, it's one place I did not want to put you. So, again, just looking at this one, I'm thinking something like this, and then let's just put the sand in. Where do I want these to be? I guess here. And then we just fill it up with sand as and when. And again, nobody will be any the wiser, other than you guys that have seen this place cave in and fall in on itself multiple times. I don't think it looks too bad. Again, the ceiling's the easy one. Here's the hard bit, because we need to hide all of this in dirt, which we've got 50 of to work with. We might end up going back to get a bit more, but yeah, that's the you know, that's the big issue. That's the problem. So actually, okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna put a wall bucket down. The ceiling. Oh, I have. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no. So the ceiling, I'm now planning to keep at one level. Problem means we gotta chew up some of these. Oh, it just went from being like easily accomplishable to like a complete nightmare to deal with. Oh, right, we are gonna plan, we're gonna scheme, but this place is not gonna look like it once did. So, okay, we'll take that sandstone out. Well, I guess we don't need it. And we'll just put, actually, we'll replace it with that one down there. Surprised I missed it. But, okay, let's just rip the band-aid off. Okay, a bit more sand falling in, nothing new. I will pick that up in due time. But, okay, most of this is fine. Most of this is fine. It's just the bits that aren't that are an issue. Because, I mean, there's nothing else we can do. Like, if the roof's going here, the best that we're gonna get is, like, this, right? Like, okay, let's pop you here. Like, yeah, we kind of have to have this as the base level until this is done. And then, like, again, I guess here would be for the wall. So it's like, that doesn't look supernatural. But then again, we've also got this wall to deal with here. So, like, this is going to be a big old column. And this somehow has to... Either we've got to decorate it with something on the other side to make it, like, you know what I mean? Blend in more. Like, maybe, like, a little art of something that we could do. Or we got to try and blend it in to look natural, which right now, that's looking really, really boxy. Like, there's worse things to look like, but you know what I mean? It doesn't look right. And then each move we make in is really, that's where it starts to look even, like, odder. So, like, anyway, we can fill in down here. But it's like, yeah, I think we might need to build, like, some sort of, like, mini little pixel art there just to mask that, because I mean, I might get used to it, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't scream to me, oh yeah, no, this is totally natural generation, because, like, it isn't. Like, the best I can do is maybe just make it seem as though the riverbank's just a little high. But even then, it just looks like I'm building stairs. Like, I think I've said before, like, if for those of you who play the Millionaire mod, how they make, like, little steps up to everything to make sure it blends in the environment, like, okay, it looks like that, which is not what I'm going for. It's not what I'm going for. Okay, and was that... Oh no, was that the roof that I'm trying to think. Am I? No, okay, sorry, I was being like absent-minded for a second. Nah, okay, we good. I don't know, is there a better way that I could do that? Because I don't think of one, but if you guys have an idea, like, maybe just something to build, maybe over the river, but something to mask the fact that looks off, let me know. But really, I think that might be the best I've got. I don't really want to cover up any of this glass here either, although I will fill this in just so it's nice and compacted. Might just come back and do a bit more of that, but I mean, it works. You know, there's no sunlight coming in. It's just, you know what I mean? It looks off compared to the rest. Like, sometimes you can just tell, like, yeah, that's not natural Minecraft generation. But way overdue now. we're actually going to slap our song on the board. Yeah, I managed to yap about this before we got to landscaping, but I did ask you guys last episode, which is yet to go out, do you guys want to hear the song that I'm putting on the board as like an instrumental in the background once I put it on? And I figured I'd try it for this episode, and then I'll get your answers and stuff on it as we go along. But I thought, you know, why not at least try it for one? So, what am I going to slap on today? Is it going to be something royalty-free? No, we're going copyright hell. So yeah, I'm surprised I don't have any songs from this artist on here so far, but it's the song that has been kind of banging in my head for like the last few days. And yeah, it is Lonely Lonely by Ali. Very weird song. I'll admit, the music video is just him running through an industrial estate in like 240p. But yeah, banger, and you guys should be hearing it fade in now, at least the instrumental. Which means we can get down to business while we kind of jam out, we funk out a little. So let's go get ourselves some stuff to make a couch with, some signs, and get ourselves some glowstone too. And let's make it. And let me know if you guys like it, you know, because it's a different song, kind of guarantees, you know, in my mix I'm not repeating too many songs, because well, one of them will always be a new one. But, you know, let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions on it are. Yeah, 23 should be alright. And then, stairs, I'm not going to have any stairs kicking about, am I? Oh no, call me pleasantly surprised. Plus some signs, oh, we may be in for something here, but what do we want to use for the floor? That's the key, that's the crucial thing, because if we wanted, we could go quartz. I'm thinking for the other room, I either want it to be wooden with red carpet or nether themed. And that's the thing, it's like quartz, wood. Glowstone I'm fine with using both, so that's unanimous. But quartz is like, that kind of leans into the other one, so... Ooh, what do I do? I mean, nether brick? I mean, I could make nether brick. Ooh. Or crimson planks. I've not really got much of that wood, but that does seem like it would maybe match. Oh, no, decisions. Shouldn't you also, no, I've just looked at nether bricks. No, I was wrong in thinking they looked good. Oh, so what should I do? Again, got a lot of different things. Question is, what am I looking to go use? Ooh, I don't know, and I've got this banging music playing as well. If I remember to edit it in, it's like, what do I go with? What does he go with? And I think the answer is... Ooh. I mean, I could go with sandstone. You know. Like, I'm slightly acutely sick of seeing sandstone, let's be for real here, but... I mean, I don't think that'd be the worst thing to contract. No, it probably would be is the issue. Ooh. I hate to be stuck in a corner like this for ages, but... I might go quartz on the floor. I'm gonna go quartz on the floor. Yeah, I know. He's abandoned his roots. Oh, did I accidentally block up my water? I think I did. Darn. Oh, I'm gonna get some more. It's like I'm planning to fall from a great height anytime soon, don't worry. But I'm gonna do it. Because it's like snow, but it's a more fancy version, if you know what I mean. For the roof, I think we can improvise that in due time, but I just want to get the general idea and concept out in here. Whilst I'm going, something like this. So quartz in the floor. Again, have the lights coming up out of it, and same here. It's like, oh, it glows pretty bright, I'll admit, but maybe that's why they wanted it. Same here. I'm thinking we have it at the entrance. Let people know, you know, this is the bougie area. You're entering the bougie zone, and then ooh. Okay, so let's throw some quartz in for now. We can replace it with stuff needs to be, but this doesn't look too bad. But I think what really brings it home is the funky little couch, which is going to snake around here. It's going to go here, but into one of those like curved bits. And then if I slap a thick sign on there, does that track? I think that tracks. Maybe something like that. And then again, we can slap some quartz in this corner because it's not occupying that. I don't think that looks too bad actually. Question is, what do we go for the roof? Again, there's a few different options, but it's like, what could be the move? What could be the play? No, oh no, I didn't lose my thing. I mean, to be fair. I could go get my concrete powder solidified now. It's like, yeah, look at me. I go through these three. And, oh, kind of like how that feels actually. So yeah, I think I will go with blue concrete powder for the roof of this place, which just obviously feed into how I want this, because I want the core to feel balanced. Obviously, oh, we've got deep slate for the floor here, but I'm thinking, ooh, had a lot of ideas for this one actually. Like the nether room idea. It's kind of like a passing thing that was kind of like my placeholder, but it's appealing to me more and more. I say as I'm just getting a few more pieces of actual blue concrete ready to go throw on the ceiling. Should I start doing it? Okay, let's go get my water back, and maybe we throw it in just to like properly test it. Of course, this back bit with the diamonds and gold. Oh, Gonna be lovely. Like, it will be given pure 2012, 2013 early Minecraft build designs. I'm here for it, I'm living for it, but let's go fill out this back row. And slash all this one. Okay, I did not realize I had this much. It's actually stretching way further than I thought. In fact, we're gonna get 3 rows exactly. And 1. Huh. Yeah, I think that looks quite good. Because it's dark, but like it kind of works. And then in there, yeah. Honestly, I just need to think of what I'm going to do for the roof. If any of you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I feel as though we're kind of cooking with gas here. Like, it feels as though I kind of know what we're doing. That said, oh, I've just realized we're going to have to terraform even more with the walls for this room. Oh. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But still, I like this. It feels like kind of an Arctic escape, you know what I mean? Whereas this is kind of just a club with, like, you know, kind of... You know, the snow's kind of low quality. Oh, that quartz floor. Oh, I'm loving it. I just need something to bring it home in the roof. Question is, what? Because part of me is thinking gold blocks. The delusional part of me. I mean, do we have an easy kind of looking replacement, but close enough to gold blocks that we could use? Because we do not have the gold right now, given we've spent an acute amount on power rails we didn't end up using. Like yellow wool. I mean, I think that might be the closest we get. Or dare I say sandstone? In fact, you know what? Screw it. Sandstone, this is your time to shine. Because if sandstone looks okay, you've got to imagine how much more aura having actual gold blocks would look with. But for now, let's go make a placeholder of sandstone to see how it looks. Let's zone in and just, you know, tracking. So obviously, there it looks fine, but we're going to be looking at the very bottom of it, which looks like, oh, it looks like that. We can make it smooth, possibly. I don't know. Feels like, yeah. Let's go see what variations of this we can make, because if we can get one where the bottom looks kind of okay, ooh, you might be onto something, and have a use for all the many, many, many pieces of sandstone I've actually, actually gone and accidentally harvested throughout all of this. So, stone cutter, throw in a stack, and cut sandstone or chiseled sandstone. Oh, that's the thing. See, they both look like they have the same bottom base, but I think chiseled sandstone just has a bit more aura to it, as the kids would say, so I'm going to go do it. And we're just going to see. Again, placeholder. Gold, I think, is the end game if we're looking for luxury Arctic escape. I feel as though, you know, it's very, very, like, Arctic warlord-esque, but the bottom of this is, oh, it's smooth. It's smooth. Yes, throw it in. Throw it all in. Get rid of the ugly side of dirt and unpolished sandstone. That doesn't actually look bad. You know, I'm going to say, for an episode's worth of trying to make a little mini room, it's not bad. There's your thumbnail shot, by the way, me and editing, you're welcome. But yeah, of course, let me know everything else you guys about in the comments. Yeah, let me know. Do you want to hear the song I'm putting on the thing as a little instrumental? Let me know. I might do some like backup ones. I might do 2 per episode, like a legacy one, whilst we're catching up and stuff. So one of them's a new one, and one of them's the older one. But yeah, it's gone for night time now. Well, I'm going to harvest my stuff whilst I do my outro. So yeah, as usual, if you guys have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It does always help a bunch. Lets me know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm actually going to stop misbehaving. I'm going to stop working on video stuff for now. And I'm going to go and have my scheduled recreation time for once, like I said I would instead of recording. I know. Wild, but still, I'm loving how that Michael is shaping up. It's super cool. Give it a few more episodes and a few more sheep shears, and we may very well be able to finally start working on the Rainbow Tunnel in, which, oh, it's going to be good, so do stay tuned for that. But yeah, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.